Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hello, my name is Julie. I do makeup tutorial and DIY videos on my channel. Please make sure to hit on that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, and hit on that bell icon next to the subscribe button to be notified of all of my future uploads. And also please make sure to follow me on all of my social media. Everything is listed down below. So today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial, and I haven't done this in a while. I've just kind of been busy doing DIY stuff, so I thought I would switch it up a bit and do a makeup tutorial, and it's gonna be a talk through one because I haven't done a talk through video on my channel as of yet, and I just wanted to do something different and try it out. And the main reason why I never did a talk through video is because I was always scared that it would get too long, the video, and I personally don't like watching really long videos on YouTube. I like short videos, anything under like 10 minutes or so. So I'm gonna try to attempt to do that. I really hope this video doesn't get too long, and I hope you guys enjoy my talk through video because I feel like this way you get to know me a little bit better, because usually I always do voiceovers and you guys don't even know me, so I really want to connect with you guys. So I just thought that I would sit down, be relaxed, and just chit chat with you guys, do my makeup, and yeah, I hope you guys like this video. So I kind of have an idea of what kind of makeup look I'm doing, especially for the eyes, and I'm really trying to step up my game and get out of my comfort zone. So I was just doing a like research on Pinterest to get some inspirational ideas, and I came up with this makeup look for the eyes. So I'm gonna try to do this and we'll see how that works, but before that I want to do my face makeup really quickly before I jump into the eyes. So I'm gonna first prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, and I love using this because it feels really hydrated on my face. And I'm usually an oily combination person, but lately I do notice like dry patches around my face, so I'm really trying to moisturize my face, and I don't see much oil throughout my face nowadays, so it's kind of weird how my face is changing. But anyways, I love this primer, and I'm just gonna spray it all over my face and let it sit. And I really like this small bottle. It's really travel friendly as well. This is the small size, and there is a big size of this, and I'm just gonna evenly spread it out with my fingertips all over my face, and it really feels hydrated. And don't mind this blemish right here because I did break out randomly. I hardly break out, but I like had a pimple and it went away, but it did leave a mark. So it's really frustrating. I'm trying to get rid of it, but obviously it takes time. And yeah, my face is primed, and I'm gonna do my foundation now. Actually no, I'm gonna do my color correcting, and then I'm gonna do my foundation. It's been a while since I did my makeup, so I forgot my order. So I'm gonna color correct underneath my eyes now, and I'm gonna put a little concealer over here as well to cover up the blemish. And for that I'm using my LA Girl Pro concealer in orange, and it's a good way to correct and cancel out darkness underneath your eyes. So, and they're really inexpensive, and I'm just gonna, I first took it out on the back of my hand, and then I'm just gonna dab it. And a little bit definitely goes a long way. So I like to usually put it underneath my eyes, around my mouth, because there's always like a little darkness, and I actually took out a bit more than needed. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques sponge and just simply blend it out. Do you guys prefer Beauty Blender or Real Techniques Beauty Sponge? Let me know in the comments down below. I like them both. And that is my phone, sorry about that. So yeah, I like them both, but I think I like the Real Techniques a little bit more because it gets bigger in size and I like the shape of it. It just fits on my face underneath the eyes very easily. So this is done, and then I'm gonna move on to my yellow concealer from LA Girl again. And this just helps to conceal and brighten underneath the eyes, and I love using these concealers because they're so inexpensive and they work great. And just gonna place it underneath the eyes. Sometimes it does feel dry, but you can always work with it. And I'm just gonna dab it. Let's move on to foundation, and for today I will be using my Maybelline Fit Me Foundation in 240. And what is the shade name? It just says 240. It doesn't say a shade name, and it's been a while since I used this foundation. I've just been using my Wet n Wild foundation, so I stopped using this, so I want to use this. And this is one of my favorite drugstore foundation. Long lasting, and it really matches my skin tone pretty well. So I'm gonna just pour a little bit on the back of my hand and just dab, place dots all over my face. Oh boy, I really hope this video works out great, because I have been really nervous about doing talk through videos, and I don't know, I thought that I would get awkward in front of the camera and I wouldn't know what to talk to you guys about, but I like it so far. I mean, it's pretty casual and just, you know, doing my makeup, talking to you guys. I like this. Let me know if you guys want to watch more of these kind of videos on my channel, and what kind of videos you guys want to watch on my channel. If you have any recommendations, if you have any suggestions, any feedback, anything, just let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how I'm doing with my videos, and yeah, help your girl out a bit. So I feel pretty blended right now, and I'm just gonna set my face with a powder. Okay, so to set my face, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Powder, and this is in the shade Sun Beige. And I really love using the Fit Me foundation and the Fit Me powder together because it helps out to blur out your pores and stuff, and it's just a great drugstore face powder. So I'm just using my Real Techniques powder brush and just tapping off the excess and just lightly dusting my face to set the concealer and the foundation. So next I'm gonna fill in my brows, and for that I'm using the NYX Tame and Frame, and this is in the shade what is it, brunette. And I was never a pomade kind of girl. I always used my Anastasia brow definer, and I don't know, I just wanted to try out a pomade because I feel like it helps to define your eyebrows more, and I just use a mixture of both, and it really depends on my mood. And today I'll be using the pomade, and I'm just gonna take a little bit on my angled brush, and I'm gonna fill out my eyebrows. And I always struggle with filling in my eyebrows. I feel like they're never even, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And you know what they say, brows are sisters, not your twins, something like that. So yeah, and I recently got them threaded, so they're in good shape. Okay, so I filled in my brows and I'm gonna move on to my eyes. And first I'm gonna be priming my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. But before I prime my eyes, I'm gonna put tape on the outer corners of my eye so that I get that nice angled eyeshadow look, and it helps to do my winged out eyeliner as well. So I've gone ahead and put tape on the outer corner of my eyes, and I'm just gonna zoom you guys in so you guys could see how I do the eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna use my eyeshadow primer, and I'm just gonna take a little bit on my ring finger and apply it all over my eyelid, and it just helps to not crease your eyeshadow throughout the day. So just gonna lightly blend it out on my eyelid with a nice and big fluffy concealer brush. I just realized something, and this is actually a purple eyeshadow, but I don't have anything similar to this, so I'm just gonna be using this this burgundy eyeshadow in this palette, and I'm just gonna work with it. Like I said, it's an inspirational picture, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this. So I'm gonna work on my crease first, and for that I'm gonna be taking the shade Unspoken from the palette. It's a matte eyeshadow, matte light brown eyeshadow, and just taking a fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna work that on my crease. And the key to any eyeshadow look is blending. The more you blend, the more your eyeshadows look amazing, and your eye look looks flawless. So I know it's a lot, but blending goes a long way. I'm not really liking the crease color, so I'm gonna go in to my Wet n Wild contour palette and use this light matte brown shade as my crease color, and just gonna blend it out on top of that eyeshadow. Next, I'm just gonna take the burgundy shade from the eyeshadow palette and take a flat shader brush and just gonna pack it on. Always make sure to tap off the excess, and just gonna slide it down so I get more color payoff. And if you see that your eyeshadows are not popping, just spray it with like a setting spray, which I'm gonna do in a bit because I see that the color payoff isn't great. So I'm just gonna first go ahead and apply it on my eyelid, and then I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some makeup spray. So I went ahead and sprayed my brush with my Smashbox spray, which I've used earlier to prime my face, and I just went ahead and dabbed it on my eyelids, and you could see that the eyeshadows are really popping now, and it looks more darker and more vibrant. So I want to define my crease a bit more, so for that I'm gonna be using my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm gonna be using this shade right here, and just darken up the crease a bit more using that same crease brush which I used earlier. Just gonna darken it up a bit. Okay, so I think the eyeshadow, the main colors are pretty much done. I'm just gonna highlight underneath my brow bone. So for that I'll be using this light shimmery shade, and I'm just gonna take a tiny bit and pop it underneath my brow bone so that it highlights and it pops a little bit. So right now the eyes, the darker shades are looking like blended together, like all of them is just like all in one color. So to give it a little bit dimension, I'm gonna be using this shimmery brown eyeshadow, and it's a nice chocolate brown shimmery eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna take it on the tip of my blending brush, and I'm just gonna focus it on the outer third corner of my eye, and just trying to mimic a V shape so it gives more dimension. I'm not gonna bring it in all the way. I'm just gonna take this this shade right here from the palette, this one, and I'm gonna apply it on the inner corners of my eye. So let's see how this works out. I'm kind of nervous. I hope it works out. Okay, next I'm gonna go ahead with the same burgundy shade which I used before, and I'm gonna work it on the outer corners of my eye, on the lower lash line, and connecting it with the lighter shade. I'm just gonna take a blending brush and blend out the lines in between. I'm gonna move on to my eyeliner, and I'm using my Wet n Wild eyeliner, Mega Liner in black, and I'm just gonna carefully do my wing. So I'm done with my wing dot eyeliner, and they look pretty nice and they match. And I'm gonna do my lower lash line, and for that I'll be using a eye pencil. So for my eye pencil, I'll be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eye Pencil. This is my favorite from the drugstore, and I just love it because it's really dark and black. And just gonna line my lower lash line. So why don't you guys let me know this? What are you guys doing at this exact moment while watching my video? Are you watching something else on the side? Are you doing your homework, or are you reading something, or did you just get back from work? What are you exactly doing at this moment? That should be fun. I would love to read your comments. So these are the eyes completed. It looks nothing like the picture, let me tell you that. Let's look at the picture again. It looks nothing like hers. I mean, hers is gorgeous and purple and so beautiful, and mine is just dark matte brown smoky eye sort of thing going on. And I wish I had something like this which is really vibrant and popping. Actually, I do have a pigment, so I'm just gonna go grab that and apply it, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed my L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow pigment, and this is in the shade Amber Rush, and I just applied it with the same brush, and it really made a difference. Like, as you can see, it's really popping out, and I love it. I have to grab more of these pigments in different colors, because right now I just have this. It's a bit on the pricey side. I think I paid about like $8 or $9 for this, but it's so worth it. These are great pigments from the drugstore, and wow, as you can see, they're really popping, right? I love it. Just gonna apply a little bit on the inner corner of my eye. I think that should be good. I'm not gonna apply anymore and mess it up. The only thing that's bugging me right now is my blemish. I tried to cover it, but it doesn't seem like it's going away, but whatever. I have to work with what I have, and this is real life. You break out sometimes and you gotta deal with it. What you gonna do about it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face right now, and I'm just gonna keep it simple and do a powder contour, and I'm not gonna do any like dark contouring or anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm gonna take the brown shade from here, and grabbing my angled contour brush, I'm just gonna tap off the excess. And let me tell you, the only downside about this contour palette is it's very powdery. So that's the only bad thing about this, but it's a great drugstore contour palette. It's really powdery, so you have to be very careful with it. And I'm just gonna contour. And that is my dog over there. He's just chilling, and he likes to be in the background whenever I'm filming, and he has anxiety issues whenever I'm not around him, so he always likes to hang around me. So yeah, he's taking his afternoon nap. And as you can see, this is a very slight contouring, and I prefer this over cream contour. I mean, cream contouring is good if you are going for like events and stuff, but on a day-to-day basis I prefer powder contour. And I don't know if you guys could see my contour in this lighting. Just gonna apply it on my hollows of my cheekbone. If you guys have trouble, do this fish trick where you just go like this and just find your hollows and just contour. Or do what I do. I go like this and I go like this, and you look crazy. But I just find it easy to do. So I'm gonna apply false eyelashes for today's look, but before that I wanna apply my mascara, and for that I'm using the Matte Lash Black Mascara from the Balm Cosmetics. And I received this in my Ipsy bag a long time ago, and it's pretty cool because the tube is like this and the wand comes out, and it's not like a twist up bottle, or what do you call this, whatever it is. You just take it out like that. And just gonna quickly curl my lashes. So my mascara is done. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the false eyelashes off camera because I cannot apply false eyelashes for the life of me on camera, and I am a hot mess, and it takes me a good 10 to 15 minutes, believe it or not, to apply false eyelashes. So I'm gonna apply my false eyelashes and I'll be right back. So I have applied my lashes, and that was quite a struggle, but anyways, I'm gonna let them dry, and I'm gonna work on my face. And so we have done our contouring, and now all I have left is blush, highlighter, and my lips. So for my blush, I will be using the, let's see, I'm gonna try to keep it simple on my cheeks because I want my eyes to be the focal point. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the Dallas blush from my Cheekathon palette, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques blush brush, and gonna lightly apply it on my cheeks. It's pretty much as like a contour color, like a skin color, you can see. So it's really not gonna pop up on my cheeks, but like I said, I want my eyes to be the main focus for this look. So just apply this. And for my highlight, I will be using the Rockateur blush, and it's actually a blush, but I think you could use it as a highlighter as well. And I'm just gonna slightly highlight on the tops of my cheekbones. No, in person it's really popping. Can you guys see it on camera? I'm still trying to figure out my lighting and everything, so you guys let me know if you guys could see like my contour, my blush, and my highlight. Let me know. That would be really helpful for me, because when I'm doing my makeup, I can perfectly see it on my face, but then when I import the footage on the computer and I'm like editing the video, I can barely see my blush, my bronzer, and all of that. So please let me know. So my battery died again, unfortunately, and I don't have a backup battery, so I had to go ahead and charge it. So in the meantime, I finished my lips because it was just really annoying trying to find out which lip will go with this eyeshadow look. So I did a combination of 3. So I first lined my lips with the Marc Jacobs Nude eyeliner, and after that I went ahead and applied this Wet n Wild lipstick, and it's a nude lipstick and it's in the shade 902C Bare It All, and it still looked pretty washed out. So what I did was I topped it off with this NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu, and I really like this lip combination for this eye look. Let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys enjoyed this talk through video of mine. And if you guys have any suggestion, recommendation, any feedback, leave it down in the comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell icon next to it to be notified of my future uploads. Follow me on all of my social media, and thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.